Yo, yo, yo. What's going on? What's going on, Mel, Timmy, Sandollar, First Light? Good morning to each and every one of you. So far, we have a bullish breakout over previous day high supply. It's actually the last 2-day high supply. We haven't been able to pass this in 2 days. Higher open, already breaking that. Potentially seeing a close over 477.30s, which is the next area outside of our initial range, which this would be even extra bullish. So, and remember, they can just rally. They can, because we have consolidation. They can just rally today if they wanted to, but we'll see. Nice higher open, potentially a higher close over the next level. Wait, B, we are about to reach all-time high. I don't have anything else marked after 477.30. Well, the all-time high is 480, so you should have that marked. And between 477.30 and the all-time high, you can put in, sorry, I was about to brain fart, a control point, a 50% level. But in all reality, you should just aim for every psychological number in between. Gone over this a bunch the last few days, so please be sure to pay attention during today's events. Potentially looking for a close over 477.30. This can bring us towards all-time highs. Remember, we have not hit that on SPY yet. We are not even at it yet. That's what that yellow level is. Aloha SF. Good morning, Kem. Good morning, Deuce. Good morning, everybody. See, the difference between yesterday and today is that yesterday we went up into supply. We did not break it. Today, we opened entirely over supply. So now we're going to look to see, can we hold it? If so, this can be very bullish. If not, this can bring us a nice pullback back into range at the very least. Might be seeing 475 if this pulls back. Just did an apple, F yeah. Good to hear. That sounds good, actually. Good morning, Don't Fight Trend. Good morning, Garden Trader 13. Good morning, good morning. Right now we're looking at a higher open, and we're looking to see can 477.30s break. They broke, did not hold, so now we're looking to see can 476.60s hold and the previous day high supply. Oh my god, I thought I just dropped water everywhere. Username, welcome to the channel, man. You know you didn't have to do that. Appreciate you, man. I should give you the whole rundown like I do everybody else. Alright, username, since you're new to the channel, make sure you go to YouTube, go to membership, then you have all these videos and stuff, blah, blah, blah. Make sure you go through all that. He knows where to look. Good morning, Mikey. Good morning, username. Glad to have you, man. Good morning, peoples. How you doing, boss? Just realized this is pink, not red. I mean, there's barely a difference. Remember, guys, we are bullish. We are over previous day high supply. That's not what we did yesterday. We hit supply and came down. But I'd also like to add yesterday's close. We didn't really get to go over this at the end of the day yesterday. But we hit supply of the all-time high. This is something we already went over. But yesterday, we actually closed into it for once. So that actually kind of gives bulls a little bit of leeway to potentially reaching 480. Good morning, username. Good morning, Caleb. Deuce, I didn't see a reply. Hopefully my answer helped you out a little bit with in-between levels. And beyond all-time high, we'll also be looking at psychological levels. This will be just like post-COVID. Just like it. Except we're not recovering from COVID losses. We're recovering from economic. Good morning, Caleb. SPY, if it pulls back early, I'm seeing 475.55 for the touchback level. Yeah, it's 475's area, something I've already covered. Looking for the 475s. It's on the screen. If we end up losing this area, we're going down here. It's pretty obvious. If we end up pushing 477.30s, possibly going all-time highs. If we reject here, probably coming down to 476 to give us that test to see, are we still holding this as bullish or is this bearish now? Does anybody not understand what's in front of them? Good morning, Jack. Wacko Jacko. Holy, is Coin actually going to have a red day today? Oh my god. It's finally going to happen. Coin does have sellers, I knew it. That stock is crazy. Good job, Deuce. Glad you see. Just making sure, because some people will just straight up ask me a question, I'll answer them, and then they'll go into Discord later on the day and ask me the same question again. It's like, did you not see the first time I answered you? Like, guys, if you want to go over trade reviews, they're in the chat. If you want to go over answers, they're in the chat. If you want to go over information, it's in the chat. A lot of great stuff in there. Good morning, David Q. Good morning, Vanessa. How's everyone doing this morning? I'll be honest, I'm not even really feeling antsy for a trade yet. I think yesterday I felt really nice, but today it's just like, we'll see. See what we get. You already have an inside candle on the 5-minute. This candle closes in a minute and a half, and this is still like this. This is very indecisive. You have a lower high under 477.30s right now until we see a breakover. Earl G coming in clutch. Welcome to the loyal supporter gang, Earl G. I swear every time I see that I think Earl's sweatshirt. Thank you though, man, for signing up. Glad to have you on board. Earl G, if you have any questions about the membership, please be sure to ask. I'll gladly go over whatever you want. Just let me know. Much better today. Pretty rough yesterday. Sorry to hear that, Jack. Bro, am I the only one liking on the stream? No one else likes you, B. Fuck it. If people are too lazy to click a like button, I'm not going to sit here and tell them 100 times. I'm here to enjoy myself. I really am. I want to help people grow, and that's about it. Closed out my overnight Tesla swing for a nice gain. Damn, you're killing Tesla, Vanessa. Tesla, Vanessa. I think I'm going to stick to mental trades today. Sounds great. Also, look at the new supporters. Welcome. Yep. Great job, Vanessa. It feels like every morning Vanessa's like, yeah, I took profit on Tesla swings today. Great job. Alright, so we're still fighting 477.30s. We're still at inside candle in the 5-minute. This candle closes now. So we have officially gotten an inside candle on the 5-minute. And it only took 10 minutes in the day. Crisis averted. I mean, you guys know me. I really don't. I know we say drop a like on the stream if you like. I really don't care. I'm just glad to have you guys. Could care less about likes. We get a close over 477.30 on the 1-minute. Kind of watching that top left chart more than anything right now. Remember, you got the 1-minute, you got the 5-minute, you got the 30-minute, you got the daily. These are the same chart. These are the same chart. Let me know if the music is too loud or too quiet. Yeah, I'm not going to lie, Vanessa. I just haven't been talking about it on here because I've been pretty much in depth breaking it down with my swing trading group. But yeah, China has been getting some favor short term, but I don't know if that's going to last. I've been really big advocate on buying them when they're cheap, but not really staying in it too long because those rallies don't last long. And I don't care what the rest of the world says. There's too much drama happening over there for you to be 100% confident in saying, oh, China's going to stay going up. Is it? Is it? There's like 3 wars going on around that country right now, and they're involved in 2 of them. So I don't know. I don't know if we should really be investing in China long term right now. I feel like maybe down the road would be a good idea. But yeah, a lot of them are curling up right now. One I've been a pretty big advocate of is NEO. I love NEO. Been going over this one for a while in the swing trading group. pretty much just set an idea saying, hey, buy 3 months out, don't get out unless it breaks 7. Never broke 7. It's just been going up ever since. And I think it was like, actually, I don't want to say who it was in chat because it was probably like 2 to 3 of you in chat who started posting Baba at the exact same time. So I really can't be like, oh, it was this guy, it was that guy. There's like 3 or 4 of you that started doing it for the same reason, which is good. Sorry, just removing some of that short-term crap. But you can see, though, they're also coming back up, but not really with an as strong of a base. And I know that it doesn't need base to go up. It just needs to hit that support and come back up and hold it the higher low. But it's just not as strong of a trend, you know? So I don't know. Getting into it now, kind of late. Getting into it a couple weeks ago, yeah, it made sense. People who are talking about it now are all late. And that's just the truth. It's been that way for a couple weeks now. I started posting this before it even got to the base because I knew that these love to go without building a long time, which this one actually looked great, but Baba doesn't look like that. Baba had a like 3 or 5 day reversal. It's not that long. It's also not enough price action to get me in and be like, yeah, hold long term. No, I need to see more than that. Rejected on the 1 minute. Couldn't break inside bar. Still here on the 5 minute. Everybody go into trade floor and type 5 minute inside bar SPY. I beat you all. Because of the delay. I win no matter what. 5 minute inside bar SPY. That's all I want to see. Anybody else is focused on something else, they're not focused on the right thing. We are still looking for a push beyond 477.30s. We got 1, 2 closes over on very weak candles, wicks on both. So, sellers are in control of 477.30s until proven otherwise. Good job, guys, typing it in the trade floor. Thank you. Hopefully others will see it and focus. D-Touch. Thank you, Eric, David, Garden, JC, D-Touch. Appreciate you guys. My Baba is older, already skilled. Too. Yeah. See, like, username was one of them. I know Sandollar had been talking about it. I know a couple people in the past had talked about it. But just like, if you're jumping into China now, you're late. You're late. It's a sad reality. Yeah, and that 30 minute is turning around big time. That was a very nice wick. If this closes under, we might actually get a really nice push down to, what is this? 476.30s, and if that breaks, you're most like, I would say like 80 to 20, 80%, 85%, you're probably hitting this area after. If this breaks, but we haven't broke it yet. I'm just covering both sides before they happen, so when they do happen, I'm not sitting here freaking out. This is something you guys should be doing all the time. Preemptive thinking. Forward planning for bulls and for bears. What do bulls want from here? What do bears want from here? Regardless of being in a trade or not. And what this does is creates a non-bias for you. You can stick to doing this over and over and over again, even while you are in trades. Therefore, you can be as realistic with yourself as possible. It's amazing. You'll never sit here and try to tell yourself, oh, I should keep holding. I think it can do this. Like, what? Doesn't even make sense what you just said. You think it can do this? Should not be going off of I think or I hope or I can't wait. I dream. Don't do any of that. That is how you lose. You lost that trade before you even took it just by saying that word. Good morning, everyone, says Matthew. Appreciate you, Matthew. Good morning to you as well. Oh, okay, so people can literally go to the post chart channel and see, which I'm actually going to make that a non-free channel soon because yeah, just too many free channels. From stream combo entries, mark green line. Nice. I like that. You literally bought the reset candle. Bought the reset candle, and I bet that bullish kicker afterwards gave you confidence because that next candle that came after the bullish kicker was definitely scary, but it didn't break anything. And then you got a bullish kicker right after that again. 2 bullish kickers in a row after the reset candle. What an insane move. Wasn't that the song, Dreaming? Yeah, it's a song. Must be dreaming. I forgot the song we played for going down. It was like a dubstep song, I think. I'm assuming the music's not too loud since nobody said anything. I really couldn't tell today because I chose a different playlist. My sound is like bouncing all up around as soon as I look at it. Yeah, Eric will remember that better than anybody. I swear it was like 3 or 4 months later after making that joke and Eric was still like, hey man, you just need to play Must Be Dreaming. Like, damn. Acid Nation, that's what it was. He said it in Discord. Acid Nation, that is exactly right. I can't believe see, I knew Eric of all people. I even said it. I said Eric of all people, and then there he goes into chat and types the other one. Eric pays attention, man. That's funny. We have such stupid inside jokes here. None of them are like actually funny. Like they're momentarily funny. We're situationally funny. How about that? VA is still showing signs of weakness, but buyers are not letting go. Detouch, great update. Kind of getting the same vibes here on SPY. Clear weakness, but they're just not giving up yet. Daydream Johnny remembered it too. Alright guys, it's been 19 minutes from the open. How are you doing? We're still inside of that inside bar with no confirmation on the 5 minute. We've not even broken down the 1 minute. See right here, guys? You see like when you see like, oh, we're in a bullish trend, but we haven't broken down yet or broken up yet. You know, like, what is this? This is settling. This is rebalancing, right? They just had a higher open over a previous day high supply, something they could not do the previous day. This was a big struggle for them, right? You get the higher open. We're continuing some of that momentum from the end of the day yesterday. That's all we're seeing. So right now what you're seeing is consolidation, rebalancing, settling. It's trying to just get its foot again because it doesn't understand where we're going. It is still bullish, though, until proven otherwise. If we see a crackdown under this inside bar, we have to assume sellers are trying to take over towards 476s, 476.30. If that was to break, then you can get this area tested. If that breaks, well, then we're just going to keep pulling back. We'll probably look for every dollar down after that. But still, really nice plan in front of us. I love the consolidation at open. I think a lot of people get annoyed by this, but those are the same people that don't understand this is needed to make those good moves you guys love. We didn't really have a breakout yesterday. We held range all day. I gave like a $2.50, $2 range yesterday. It held all day. So only sellers off of supply and buyers off of demand. Those are the only types of trades taken yesterday. Anything outside of that, you were literally gambling. And you don't have to show a raise of hands in here, but if you were one of those people, just tell yourself, hey, I was gambling yesterday. Tesla headed to fill the gap down. Great call out by username. Let me unlink these two charts real quick. Good looks on Tesla username. Vanessa, I'm pretty sure we went over Nike yesterday, did we not? I was saying that it gapped down too much from earnings and that I'm going to wait a couple weeks before looking at it again because I want to see it. Essentially, I want to see it do what SPY's doing right now, except on bigger time frames, of course. I think you're talking bigger time frames. I want to see it do this. You know, it kind of did the opposite. It's gapped down and it's just kind of chilling there. Now it's just trying to build back up. But that's what Nike's doing. Like, I just need more balancing. I need more settling. So I just need more information. So I'll probably give it a couple weeks, to be honest with you. Tesla definitely filling that gap. Glad I got out when I did. Yeah, for real, Vanessa, you sold perfectly. Level of interest is what I was asking about. Yeah, like I said, I don't know it yet. I need more time. I don't know what the level of interest is yet. It gapped down after earnings. It's all the information I have right now. So I'm just going to wait, see where it balances out at. Then I'm going to see where can we make higher lows. And it doesn't even have to be a bullish thing. What if Nike keeps going down? You know, that could be the other side of conversation. And we talked about that yesterday. We went over a lot of bigger time frames yesterday and the day before. I'm not going to lie to y'all, I've been running a fever the last 2 days, but I have not wanted to complain once or be negative about it because I feel like that would have made me miss streams. And I'm glad I didn't because I've been able to make every single stream this week. So make sure you guys are paying attention when we go over the bigger and the smaller time frame. We go over it all. The majority of this stream is going to be going over SPY, but we go over literally everything in here. Microsoft trending down ahead of Apple. Great call out. AMD is holding. Good post by Mel. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for, Vanessa. Gonna have to go back and rewatch the streams and miss parts because of work. Oh, that sucks. It's whatever, though. Again, it doesn't matter. It's okay. Good VB. I was a bitch yesterday. Yeah, I keep having these like late night like fever rushes. Like, I don't know. Like, I'll feel it coming on before the end of the day, and then the end of the day I'll have like an almost fever. It's weird. But I've kept a positive attitude about it. I've gotten my rest, and we've been in streams every day. We even got to take a trade yesterday. It matters to you. Yeah, you know what I meant though. I'm more so meant like don't worry about like missing stuff, but it does help to go back though. I wish that we had somebody here that was like our official timestamper. They'd be like, oh, this is when he was talking about this. Is when he, or an AI that did it. That'd be cool. A timestamp AI. Somebody get on it. Appreciate you, B. Get well soon. I have COVID since. Damn, why is everybody getting COVID? Yeah, Jack, that's me. I feel you, man. Just plenty of fluids and rest. That's all you can do. Microsoft can hold low day, bottom of a zone, and bounce. Could be a nice pullback before the push. The 376 continues to be the hard stop on Microsoft, though. Great call out by username and with validations. It wouldn't let me add the timestamps in the comments. I tried. Damn, what is it? Why can't you guys type timestamps? I've never tried that, to be honest with you, Vanessa. Let me see. Well, I can't do it now because this one's still going, but you should be able to watch like an old stream and then type the timestamp. Let me see. Click on one from yesterday. Okay, yeah, you can. I just did it myself. You can only do it on streams that are over, though. Like, you can't do it on a stream that's happening live, because your comment won't pop up. But yeah, if you go to an old stream, you can just type in, or go to wherever, find the timestamp, and then type it in the comments, and try to type whatever it is you're timestamping. But I just tested it, and it does work. Good looks, though. Good looks. Thought it would totally help others and me as well, so I tried to add my timestamp notes to the comments on an old video once and it wouldn't let me. Damn. That is weird. I don't know why it's messing with you then. I wonder if it was a members only video or something you did. But if it was a stream, then that wouldn't make any sense. Either way though, whatever. Still holding the inside bar on the 5 minute. Have yet to break the outside of that. Still rejecting 477.30s. Still not falling under 476.80s. So we're just stuck here. Potentially seeing another lower high. Until proven otherwise. Time to sleep. I wouldn't be surprised if it just melted up slowly over time. Make it not obvious for more bulls. Trap some bears at the same time. It's kind of what the day before yesterday did. And yeah, we have news in 3 minutes. Rambo said, I go both ways. Shorting Tesla, good stuff. See, something like that's going to be really easy for Rambo down the road. Like, it'll be like breathing to him because he's been staring at his he's been looking at his shares and equity moving around so much that he probably has a really good, like, feel for Tesla's price action now. He said, should I? It's up to you, Mel. I mean, you had a pretty good week. You don't need to trade every day this week, dude. This isn't really one of those weeks you need to do that. You already had, like, what, 400-something% yesterday? You had something besides that the previous day, something besides that the previous day. Like, dude, you've had a crazy week. You could literally miss today, and you wouldn't even notice it. Tesla possibly setting a bounce just above yesterday's late day support, 260s, and pushing above the gap fill. Good luck's username, possibly retaking for buyers. He said below that we could see 258 or lower though, which is yesterday's open. Great call out. Look at that, planning for upside, planning for downside, not just looking at one side. Great job, username. Leading by example. It's crazy how many of usernames post to are pinned to the Discord within my chat. So many different trade reviews, trade breakdowns, chart reviews. It's crazy. And not once his username ever came up to me and begged me for attention or power or his role to be seen easier or anything like any of that stupid crap. I'm proud of you, man. Seriously, thank you for never. I can't think of a single time you ever once like annoyed me or annoyed anybody in chat or ever like overstepped your boundaries or anything like that. Like I've literally never ever sensed that from you. And you'd be surprised how many people do take that route. Like you probably sit there and think like, oh, this never happens. Like, no, dude, it literally happens to like every other person. People are not trustworthy. Some people in chat just want a moderator role just to be seen. It's crazy. Some people don't actually use it. Some people don't actually type in chat. Some people just want to be seen. And we've had people come and go like this over the past 3-4 years. It's crazy. But I just wanted to add that. Thank you, username, for just always leading by example with a good example. He never sets a lazy one. Never sets a bad example. It's always just really good information. It's never really about himself. It's being selfless. Can I have some power? No, dude, it really is like that, though. I've even had some people be like, bro, I brought in like 4 to 5 people into your Discord. You're gonna treat me like this? I run your Discord. Motherfucker, you don't run anything in my Discord. I run my Discord. People like username, people like Leland. These are rare people because they don't come around very often. Also, when people learn in their own community, by the way, I'm talking because we're just stuck in range. I'll stop talking when we break. But it's amazing like how many communities will start. They'll build up their own traders. They'll have amazing success, and then like all of a sudden, it just blows up into pieces. And it's because of those people that learn within the community. They just separate off. Which again, I don't care. You want to go do your own thing? That's cool. But the more it happens, the more it breaks the community apart, and the more people start to wonder, like, all right, well, what are we supposed to do? You know, so it's nice that in our Discord, you have a ton of people like that who are selfless and who just want to see people grow. And that's genuinely why I believe our community is the best. It's not because of me. It's not because of the trades people take. It's not because of the money or percentage. It has nothing to do with being a good trader. It's literally just because we have so many people who learn, grow, and then stay here and help other people. It's not even about themselves. And to the extent of how much they can. Like Leland, I love using Leland as an example because I don't have to worry about that. But like Leland or Username, like they'll come into chat, they'll make their trades, they'll help a couple people when they can't, and that's it. That's done day. Don't have to do anything else. And that's what I like. They're not sitting there thinking like, oh, I have to help 10 people today. No, it's just natural. It comes to them. Whenever it pops up, it happens. It's not like they're planning to help at least 10 people today, or they're helping to at least message this many. Like, it has nothing to do with that. So it's just nice to see a lot of traders within our chat staying here. BB community is the best. Exactly, entitlement. People look for entitlement. It's crazy. You'd rather be entitled than help create one of the greatest communities ever. Leland is the absolute goat, though. No, he is. Username reviewed my trades when I first started and wasn't even in the core. Yeah, man, that's what we do. We don't really care where you're from or what part of your journey you're on. We just want to give people stability and structure. Now, it's up to you to use that stability and structure to actually make it anywhere. No one here is ever going to... That's another thing about our community. We'll never once tell you, yeah, you're going to get rich if you follow this strat, dude. You'll easily get rich. No problem. No, you should never listen to anybody who says that shit to you. Ever. Goat have horns. Mel's like, I'm sleepy, man. We're talking about goats today. Can you guys believe that 5-minute inside bar y'all typed out earlier is still in effect? Ooh, meta coming down. Nice lower high on that. Might be filling overnight gap. That one's pretty clean. Kind of looks like Tesla before Tesla filled overnight gap. Nvidia building base at their overnight gap. Overnight gap seems to be the trend right now in a lot of these different charts. AOA. UNH pushing high. Oh wow, they're on fire. Healthcare is green. Let's go. I typed XLV green and pushing, second largest SPY sector. What's going on here? Oh, it's SPX. Tesla weak as fuck. That's what username said. Approaching the low 260s from yesterday's late support. Just came to say good morning to Bueller and back on the road to Arizona. Be safe, Leland. What's going on, Zeke? Just watching Spy Range right now. I want to move it from this, but I don't at the same time. What up, YouTube, YouTube, YouTube? That's what I heard in my head when I read that. David Q said safe travels, Leland. Leland, even though he's busy, still checking in. Still looking for a break of the first 5-minute candle to happen today. Also, congrats on 6K subscribers. Thank you, Leland. I appreciate that. Yeah, guys, we did officially hit 6K. I keep forgetting to even say it in stream, but we did hit it. Thank you guys for that. We actually hit it a couple days ago. But yeah, thank you for 6K, guys. Seriously, it's pretty cool. Over 660 videos on the channel. I realize, by the way, this does count live streams. I've been seeing the number go up a lot more lately, and I'm like, what the hell? I haven't even been posting. Because you guys know me, I haven't posted since this video, and this is the only other video. Been working on the course and a bunch of other stuff, but yeah, if you guys have not checked this video out, you need to. And if you guys are in Lifetime chat, you need to go to check out the extra videos channel, because that's where the webinar is. It was almost 4 hours. It was supposed to only be 3 hours. It ended up going almost 4 hours because we were just talking about so many different things. But I would definitely check that out if you're in Lifetime chat. Good morning, Leah the Land, and safe travels. NVIDIA holding 495 so far. I like the bullish wicks there. They just need to get above today's open, which is way up here, but if they can hold this at least, that gives them something. Congrats, Josh. Well deserved. Appreciate all your hard work. Thank you, Green. Thank you for being here and supporting and all that good stuff, man. We always think about you, Adam. That seminar was so good. Is that the right? Yeah, I don't know, dude. Me and Champions Vibe have said 3 different names for it. I've said it's a seminar. I've said it's a webinar. They're calling it a mastermind, but like even they're questioning it because it's like we hate calling it this stuff. Like it's literally just a bunch of guys going over stuff, you know, basics, in-depth stuff. You know, I don't think anybody here wants to. Like I don't think me, Zeke, AK, Ace, Champ. I don't think any one of us want to be that guy that's like, yeah, it's a mastermind, man. You get into this, you're gonna get rich. Like, no, none of us are like that. So we're not ever gonna call it something like that. Yes, that's what they're called, and we call it that because that is the stereotypical name for it, based on how everyone else markets those types of events. But I call it like a webinar, seminar, whatever the hell. I keep calling it a webinar, seminar thing. But yeah, thank you, man, for watching that username. Glad you watched it, seriously. You of all people, I'm happy to hear that. Because I knew you'd hear me, my part, and I knew you'd probably understand everything I'm going to cover, but it's nice to have slideshows. You know me, I never do slideshows. Plus, it was cool to hear all the other stuff, like everything else in that seminar is literally what we go over in here. Like at the end of it, Champ talks about routine. Also, Zeke talks about routine and kind of keeping your disciplined routine going. And that's something I talk about in here all the time, the routine. Like, you need to have structure and stability. Sometimes it's not even about being smart. It isn't. Like, it really is about being disciplined and having a set plan in place and then sticking to it. If you can do that, that'll make you a good trader. Not getting lucky, not being smart. None of that. Agreed. Mastermind, red flag to me. Yeah, it is. But that's what everyone calls them. So if you hear us say it, that's why. I promise you we're not meaning it that way, though. English is very like skewed in the finance world thanks to everybody else on FinTwit. But I promise we mean well. It's a masterpiece of a podcast. It was like a big podcast kind of, except there was a screen. I like cold seminar better. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what it was. It really is like a seminar. It's just us going over whatever the hell we want. I covered retests. We had routines covered. They covered all kinds of day trading aspects. So it was mainly a day trading seminar, but there was a lot of other info posted in it. I honestly just had fun. I'm going to be honest. I'll probably never have that much fun on a event like that ever again. That was a lot of fun. Because it was with people I actually like. I'll probably never have that level of enjoyment during a seminar again. That was insanely fun. Apple big gap up after rejecting support yesterday. A bullish kicker would look nice for tomorrow. Good luck, Timmy. Already looking for the forward-thinking process on the Apple bigger timeframes. If it doesn't happen, Timmy, whatever. If it ends up failing, then we understand buyer's tried. It's a lot more information than normal people have. Might even help your next day's day trades. Good looks though, Timmy. Julian, great question. I'm going to answer it on stream if that's okay with you, because I have had other people ask me this. He asked, are only lifetimes able to access the webinar? Are you going to open it up to other members in the near future, or how do we gain access? Please and thank you. It will be a link on my next course. So if you get the course, it'll be there. Which I think the course is going to be like super cheap, so you don't have to worry about that. But the webinar will be one of the many things included inside of the course. I just kind of like to feed my lifetime guys, because when you buy the lifetime roll, I always tell everybody, like, you're basically buying everything I've ever done and will ever do up to this point and into the future. Like, I can't really sit here and be like, I'm going to live forever and we're going to sit here and do this stuff forever. Like, I'm not going to sit here and lie to somebody. But every time I come out with something new or I'm working on something, those are the first group of people I make aware of anything I'm doing, because I just want them to know this is what we're working on, this is what we're doing. Because I don't know, I feel like I'm invested into those people now. Like, they're not just here because they paid a lot of money. Like, those people show like I want to be here forever. I want to be here as long as I possibly can. I want to learn as much as I can. That's a huge step in my opinion. So whenever I see someone take that step, I'm like, damn, I gotta take this person serious. They're not effing around. They're not here to just play games. But yeah, the link's already in there. It will be on the course, so anybody who gets the course, it will be there. On the second course, that is not out yet. I have to make that very clear. I've had people ask me, where's the second course link? It is not out yet. Just remember, guys, we are still working on it. I'll tell you all the truth. We're pretty much done. I just have to work on a couple of the quizzes, and then I'm done. Which, a lot of my quizzes, I just try to make them small and quick, but with decent questions. Therefore, it kind of gets people through it, but gives you a little bit of a barrier, but not able to just fly through it, you know? Because I kind of hate when there's quizzes and it's, like, too easy. It's like, what's the point of taking it? But I like the quizzes in the course and across the community because you could just take them over and over and over again. I think that's what helped me understand options a little more, was just taking a quiz over and over. Just doing the same one. A good question, Julian. It's a new course. It's not the same course. It's a new course. Grab some 477 calls tomorrow. Expiration open price. We'll cut if we make new lows on SPY. Good plan, Zeke. The only thing I don't like is the lower highs. That's the only thing I don't like about this range. Is every bit of it is built lower highs. Not just one, not just two, not just three, but we have 4 now. So if this holds, this is going to be a massive pump because they're making it look very ugly. I have monthly webinars in my Power Broker side hustle. Julian, that made sense, right? The whole course thing. I'm just making sure. Because I'm not joking. I have had legit people be like, alright, so I had one person buy the first course a second time. And I was like, why are you doing this? And they were like, oh, isn't this the new course? I'm like, no, this is the original one. And then I had somebody else straight up ask me, where's the link to the new course? I'm like, well, it's not out yet, so there is no link. So just making sure everybody understands there is a second course coming. It's just not out yet. That is what all the new information will be on. Just making sure, because I have legit had people make some mistakes like that. So that's why I'm so like adamant about it. But we are still holding in this range. There's really nothing to update here, guys. I'm sorry for not being able to give you anything new. Maybe we can go look at something different. Triple Q's possibly holding a previous day high supply as support, which would hold this as demand, which is very bullish. So if you see this continue to build higher lows and bullish candlestick come out of this support, this is very bullish for Triple Q's. Does everybody understand that? Before I move on. Oh, Zeke just said it word for word. My bad. He said might not work. Hey, either way, it's a good plan. That's positioning. That is great positioning. SPX holding, wow, I'm not gonna lie, SPX looks a lot better than SPY. They're not supposed to be that much different, but it's holding a lot better above its open. Are we about to see a curl up and pump on the market? That's what it looks like. Let's go back to SPY. Timmy said, hey B, can you check post charts and give me your thoughts on what I pointed out on the Tesla 4 hour? No problem. Make sure to also, and I'm not just saying this to Timmy, this is just kind of reminding me, But guys, like Timmy, I'm gonna use you as an example before I go look at it. You're not the only person to post Tesla. Make sure you guys are also checking out the other members who are looking at Tesla or any other time I've looked at it, because there's a very good thing to kind of go up against and be like, all right, we kind of have a comparative view here. We have a decent story here. You know, we have the same thing going. And I know that for a fact because username especially post Tesla like every day. But yes, I'm about to go check your post charts channel post. Let's see here. Tesla rally 4-hour chart. Okay, that's how you need to be looking at it until proven otherwise. That is a potential resistance holding a support until proven otherwise. Until proven otherwise equals breaking it. But yes, Timmy, that looks great. Great job. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Storytelling. Going back to the beginning, seeing what happened, understanding, okay, this is what did that, this is what did that, and then reviewing it like you just did. Seriously, congrats, Timmy. That's what I want to see. This is what username does every day. This is what I do every day. Leland. Some of my other members, like Peoples, like all these other guys, like they're in here posting storytelling. That's all you need to get good at in the stock market is storytelling. You need to be able to tell, okay, from open this happened, from a couple weeks ago this like being able to tell what happened before then, get up to your point where you're talking about, all right, now we need to see this happen or this happened for bulls and this happens and this happened for bears. Like you need to have invalidations for everything. Everything needs to be thought out beforehand. Then when the market opens, you're not sitting here having to update or break down or add a bunch of stuff under your chart. You're just instantly looking for that opportunity. I'm going to the Qs. This chart's just way more entertaining right now. Storytelling, love it. Once upon a time, about 5 minutes ago. What's the story, Wishbone? And so this first move is what I like to call the reactive or impulse move. Now, this could lead into just rallying. I'm not saying it can't. But I'm just saying sometimes this first move happens, then you get a higher low, and then if the push happens over that high of that first move, that is a confirmed move up. With high confidence. So just also throwing that into there on your triple Q chart, just in case it does slow down, or you don't get to break out instantly. That's something to possibly look out for. Yeah, AMD's not done. So this is a conversation in my lifetime chat. I just started looking at it. People said, well, Nox just said, gonna be my mission to watch this whole thing over the next week or two. He's talking about the webinar seminar thing. People said, bring a baddie over and put the webinar on instead of a movie. Misi, being a woman, said, no cap, this actually works, lol. Pulled up my stock charts out once on a date. I don't know why I did. It's the nerd in me, I guess. And then... That's too funny. And then she goes after this and she's like, she goes from talking about a date to talking about Neo and pins and like chart. Like she wasn't joking. Like I thought that was funny. And then somebody just tagged me now. Yeah, it was People's. Oh, never mind. I'm not gonna read that one out loud. Oh wait, yeah, I can. He said every man's dream is to meet a girl who knows how to read a chart. I don't know. Maybe not every guy wants that, but. I don't know, let's ask you guys. We have a poll of people here. If you are looking for a significant other, do you even care if they chart or look at stocks? Do you even care? Let alone that being like a big thing for you. That makes a lot of sense. Check post charts. I'm looking now. Sandeller said, wait to meet a girl that knows how to read and use recipes. What if you get both? What if you get a girl that can read charts and recipes? What if you get both? The ultimate mix. Lifetime. My bad, I'm looking all, and they're all the wrong channels, Julian. That's my boy. Julian, I wanna message you. You have thoroughly impressed me in just 2 days. I'll link it through your post right now. Let me switch it back to triple Qs for my boy Zeke. While I look at your post. Alright, so from the low to that impulse move, higher low. Okay. Got that. If it does break up, see if it goes to the next one, you drew that line. Okay. See your last chart here. If we retest breakup trend line, you have target 1 and target 2. You hit target 1, you're looking for target 2. Target 1 hit, we did wick off the breakup trend, aka retest. Here we go. T2. Julian. Everybody go to post charts channel right now, please. If you have access to it, which I think everybody does. And read over that latest post. Honestly, maybe the last couple posts. There's a couple good posts by username Peoples, Timmy, but Julian is the one I want you guys to look at. That one is pretty interesting. That right there, Julian, is the order of operations, doing things in the correct order. That's exactly what you just did. That's why I'm so thoroughly impressed. Great job. Have you even seen that video? I'll laugh even more if you didn't even see the video yet. Sold a few cons into pre-market high, test your own SPY, not big gains, but just getting some good reps in. No, it makes sense. That's good. People's being my advertiser, thank you. Only if they know what they're doing, 100%. I don't care if they are into it, but they can't talk ish on it. Okay, I like that. Wait till you meet a girl that knows how to read and use recipes. Wife has no interest in socks, but she can cook up a storm. We've been together 11 years. I just got into trading a short while ago. Yeah, that'd be a little weird for you to be like, you're not into charts, I don't love you anymore. Sick AMD 149.50. Yeah, they're going to 150s. Sellers are still present at 477.30s. Great call out by David Q on the SPY chart. Triple Qs are kicking ass right now. My wife is in finance, and I try to get her into charts all the time because I think she'd be great at it. She says, yeah, the last thing I want to do after a long day at work is look at more numbers. LOL. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Fair enough. I don't know, though, Daydream. I'm not saying your girlfriend's dumb. I'm not saying this at all, or your wife, sorry. But there is actually a lot of people in finance who hate looking at charts and equity stuff like this. I've actually met a pretty good amount of them, and they hate looking at this stuff. So I don't blame her at all. It's not like a question of intelligence. It really is like, no, I'm tired of looking at this stuff. So I don't blame her at all. That's pretty funny, though. Well, congratulations to you, Daydream Johnny. Glad you got yourself a keeper. New high of day, SPY. Great call out by Timmy. Yeah, makes sense. She's definitely one of those. That's pretty cool. You know, you could trick her. You could be like, well, honey, I'll take off all the numbers. You just gotta look at the lines and stuff. Yeah, I just need you to look at the candles and the level. No. Don't bully her into it. Definitely don't annoy her. Eric said, I'm with you, Julian, just on SPY. Love to see it. Oh, Julian, my bad. I was gonna message you something. Each their own. I still can't get over that comment. Get you a girl that can read a chart. Put on the strat and scare her. Oh god. Yeah, that would probably give her like PTSD. Can slow down at 477.30s 100%. Earl G said Nvidia holding 494.60. Also just had news about 4090 release in China. Ooh, nice. But those are pretty damn expensive. Alright, so catch me up on that. Are those only released in China? And if not, are those being released late in China? If you have any info on that. It's weird that I was just talking about this stuff on my computer and my friend's computers the other day. We were talking about my friend John. He's the old other founder of BB. He was looking at how Nvidia price gouges. They strategically increase the prices of different graphics cards and stuff, like way more than other ones. Like some of them will be up just a certain amount over time based on the price ratio, and some of them will be a lot worse. Late with reduced specs. Oh, even better. Late and reduced specs. Gotta love China. But they literally like strategically price their different like things they sell, computer components, and some of them will be like 10 years ago, say one of them was like $100, and then 10 years go by and everything's up like 10%, right? So it's 110. Well, they'll make it to where it's like 180, and they'll say, well, over 10 years it went up 70%, blah blah blah. And it's like, but only on some of them, not on all their computer components will you see that same strategic price. Some of them will be up to par to what they should be. It's crazy. But my friend was looking at that in depth, and again, you wouldn't know that if you didn't compare prices to each other from years ago to now. But it's impossible. Nobody posts charts like that. Here, I'll try to see if I can get the image for you guys. This was actually a pretty interesting conversation I had with him. Yeah, here it is. Open in browser. So here it is. So here's the price to performance ratio. 13%, 10%. These are the two I'm talking about. So these have increased in price a lot, right? But none of them are even close to the price to performance ratio of the rest of the pack. Meaning they've been strategically pricing the 4080 and the 4060 Ti. Price gouging at its finest. Interesting though. Yeah, Nvidia should come up over time. I know a lot of people hate them, but it's a semiconductor. They're probably going to come up over time regardless. It's just very important. Triple Q's coming up a lot higher. Good job anybody who listened in on Zeke's game plan. I really liked that game plan. It looked a lot better than Spy. And you guys know me. I look at Spy all the time. But Triple Q's actually looked a hell of a lot better. Great job, Zeke, getting everybody in on that game plan beforehand. I'd love to see that. I'm going to go post in chat and tag you. I said Triple Q by Zeke in live stream on point. Base build on tech. Slow but still good moves. Again, really nice moves. Yeah, AMD's been crazy. But yeah, no, AMD's wild. 150, they hit it. Well, not hit it, but they're next to it. This is why I posted in my Trade Ideas channel so much for Premium and Lifetime. AMD, Amazon, AMD, Meta, Tesla, AMD, Microsoft, AMD, 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 Tesla, Tesla, AMD, Tesla, Tesla, AMD, AMD, Netflix, Tesla, Nvidia, 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 Tesla, Tesla, AMD, AMD. Like, I almost post AMD every day just because of that exact reason. Like, AMD moves so much and it's cost effective. It doesn't cost $1 billion to get into play. Good job with the mental puts, peoples. Good job, Deuce, in your review. Good job, Jay, in your big gains. Kate83 said, ignore the phone pick. It's easier. Coin review. Strong it open, then retrace the fibs, and that's where I entered calls at 105. Sold at my target a little over high of day for 174, 67%. Damn. Ooh, she bought like the first test of the higher low. What the flubbers, man? Bro, I'm like over here trying to like hype up Zeke and be like, yeah, guys, Zeke's triple Q play was kick ass. And then you guys are like, oh my god, AMD's at 150. It's funny. Almost got to that first level though. If you did take that trade, that was a very nice move. It really didn't. I said slow, but it really wasn't that slow. It just felt slow. Do I actually have to extend these to the right? Okay, we need to redraw these because I can tell they're not straight. I think I knew that when I did it. Shit. Okay, making sure. Yeah, those are definitely not straight. Remember, guys, that inside bar is what we are still dealing with. If you're in trade floor, please type 5-minute inside bar still holding. Whoops, I almost typed in the wrong channel. Good call out by Peoples, beating me to the punch. Do that again and I'll kick you from the server, I swear. 'Tim, or so I said, everybody go to chat and type the 5-minute inside bar still holding. JC goes, spy 5-minute IB still in play. Guarded Trader said, spy 5-minute IB still holding. Timmy goes, 5-minute inside bar will hold all day. That's good. Thank you, Guarded and JC and Timmy. Spreading the good word to the rest of our BB community. Want to see something interesting about trying to look up. $15 and the 5-minute close of Doji now. Great call out by Peoples. Could see a good seller pullback from here, but it's just a little risky because this isn't really supply that you're up against. This is just the first inside bar. So it's not as significant as if you were catching this against an actual supply, but could add into the fact that 477.30s is giving up. I would love to see this 30-minute candle hold like that. Then give us like a pullback, and then like a retest, and then a pullback. It's about to be 10 o'clock, and we are still within the first 5-minute candle. This blows my mind. Not really. I guess we did kind of say this at the beginning of the week. We should expect days like this, which we kind of had one yesterday, but it was really nice. And you're getting a lot worse of one today because it's a lot tinier of a range. See, yesterday it was like a $4, almost $2 range. This one's not even that. This one's like, it's like $1, if that. Yeah, it's not even $1. It's less than $1 range that we're in right now. I don't know. I wouldn't touch anything on this yet. If you guys took the triple Q by the dip move so far, nice. Scale out a little bit, but right now I'm just not seeing anything on SPY that you should be touching. Inside of the range on the 1 minute, yeah, it does look good for puts because you've already seen the break of 477.30s again, but if you open up your eyes in the 5 minutes, like, well, hold up. Still holding old supply as demand, so this is actually a buyer area. You could see all-time highs hit from here. Come on, give us that push. Let's see all-time highs. Or break down and give us a move to the downside. Anything. Just joined fam under the weather. Hope this goes away soon. Missing out. Everybody's getting sick, man. What the hell? I hope you feel better, Alexis. Seriously. Get yourself some rest, some fluids. Give yourself some time away from the screen. I'm not going to lie. Every time I don't feel good, getting away from the screen is nice. Getting some water in my system, getting some rest. That all definitely helps a ton. Going into that next day, you'll feel a lot more refreshed. And if not, try to get some more rest. Yeah, man, hope you feel better. And guys, be sure to drop a like on today's stream. It has definitely been helpful. You guys got the channel to over 6K subs a few days ago. It's pretty crazy. Back and forth temp changes a lot around me recently. Feel better. Damn. Yeah, that's another thing, too. I didn't even think about that. There is a lot of temperature changing in a lot of areas right now. It's like our own country doesn't know if it wants to be cold or hot or not. It's all good, though. As of 3 minutes ago, we have news in 15 minutes, so in 12 minutes. Bada bing, bada boom. Yes, Julian. Oh, my bad. I was supposed to message you. My bad. Oh. Are we moving up higher? Spy trying to bounce off the 5-minute 9 EMA. Good call out. Keep that diet the same, brother. Speedy recovery. Pumpington. Another scale out here at the highs, at new highs. Great call out by Zeke. You guys did all the calling out today for me. I didn't have to do anything. But you see what I'm talking about, though? Like, do you see what Zeke just did? Do you see what I just did? Do you see what everyone in chat just did? Like, it didn't just give you a signal, and then you got in or got out. Like, you had to develop a story almost of, like, what happened over the last 20, 30, 40 minutes. We're holding over previous day supply as support. We're still holding the same low of today's open. We haven't broken today's low yet. Okay, well, then we're bullish. But you're not always going to get that exciting move to follow up afterwards. Sometimes it comes back down. It hits your invalidation point. You cut for small losses, whatever. But this time, we just grinded back up. Great job. And this is what I'm talking about, the storytelling. This is what should be getting you into your trades, not a single candle telling you something. No, it should be multiple things yelling at you to say, hey, get in, do this. This is your stop. This is your target. It should feel natural. You should be pushed into your trade by your confirmations, not because you hope or dream. Good job, though. Good job, everybody who was part of that or talked about it a little bit. Gave some updates on their own. I know not everybody's looking at SPY and Triple Q. I know some of you guys are looking at individual equity charts, which is totally fine. Speaking out what is happening on the charts to yourself helps a lot, in my opinion. It is. This is what I preach about, because I tell people, don't feel crazy, but talk out loud to yourself. Like, what's happening in front of you. Tell yourself this. Make yourself aware. Like Zeke said, instead of keeping it in your head only, makes it more real, I feel like. No, you're 100% correct. David Q said, impressive hold of current day open by the buyers. Very impressive. I'll definitely say that. Very impressive. Like I said, this gives them consolidation, not just from yesterday, but also from today. Where's my mouse? From yesterday and today, this can give us enough rally to new all-time highs. I'm not saying that's happening today, but I'm just saying you do have enough energy built up here now to actually reach that level. I know everybody's wanting to short it every time we pop and reject, but just got to keep that out of your head until we see otherwise. Good job, though, everybody. Seriously, good job to Zeke. Good job to anybody around that who's calling out or giving good updates. When I say calling out, that's what I mean. Good updates. It's nice to have updates on stocks we're looking at. Use your name. BA Day looks crazy. This flag could be a serious pullback. Yeah, look at BA and CLF. Those are two daily time frame charts I like a lot right now. Yeah, they're like identical. This one's like up and stuck. Go to Boeing. It's up and stuck. $259.20. Remember that number. It ends up lining up in two different spots. So I was looking at what's like the halfway golden pocket of that candle, because that's kind of like where we slowed down, was hitting this high, then we slowed down here. So I'm kind of focused on that more than anything. But this could be your break of structure. Happening right now, actually. Oh, these aren't the same chart. I was like, what the hell's going on? There we go. I'm gonna send that good pick or a good update. Usually, I'm gonna just repost it in Trade Floor 2. I think you probably already did. That's just so clean. Roku's still holding a bullish retest. They failed to close under previous day. Failed to get a break of that golden pocket, retaking 94s. So pretty much should be bullish in this as long as 92.50s and 94 hold. Short term. I'm talking very short term. Failing to hold outside of the inside bar, but we finally got a break of something. Whoa. I said failed to hold outside of the inside bar on the 5-minute for SPY, and then look back and the big red candle just pops up. All right, what are you hooligans saying in here? What's that news website you use? My bad. Financial Juice. So the three free resources everyone in here should use. And you don't have to be signed in. I think I'm signed in like 2 of them because it's just easy. But these are the 3 websites you need. So this one, Financial Juice, is the only place you need to check are this, which you can adjust this thing here and make it just high and medium importance news, and then hit close, and then you're good. And that'll give you the news of the week. It also gives you news ahead of time too, so it's pretty cool. Before the weekend is even here, I sometimes get next week's shit, so it's pretty nice to get the info ahead of time. Whereas like Icon Day, it's very slow and it does not update until like the next Sunday. That's so slow. Sometimes there's a need to know market risk post here. Sometimes you click on it, sometimes you can't, but almost always it's pretty important information. When you see need to know market risk, they'll literally pin it to the top. It does not slide down with the rest of the news. And that's it for this site. That's really the only 2 things I look for on that one. Briefing.com, love this website because of this right here, the market snapshot and the moving the market. It's really fun to go to this and instantly be like, oh, okay. So my thoughts were kind of in line with why I thought today was doing what it's doing. And that's what this is for. It's really nice. Also, it's for overnight news. If you scroll down, which I can't get there now, that's why I post it every morning. But there's overnight news they also post as well, which real quick, let me post this in chat. Thank you, Eric, as well. If you guys are in Discord and saw Trade Floor, what he just posted is from Financial Juice as well. And then the last website is savvytrader.com. I hate everything on this website except the earnings page. This website sucks. But the earnings is the greatest earnings calendar I've ever seen. I've never seen an earnings calendar as clean as this one. Now, I know there's nothing this week. But if you go back a little bit when there was like tech earnings and stuff, you could see like, oh, I hover over this, I could see its numbers. Hover over this, I could see its numbers. It's so clean looking, right? So definitely one of the best, but I would definitely check out Financial Juice, Briefing.com, and SavvyTrader.com. All free. Still in range of that first inside bar. We broke it once, the upside, closed over, brought it back down. Price almost back down to low of day. Still holding a good range above the today's open though. Good higher lows if this does hold an impulse move back up. Good post by Kai on Tesla 5-minute. $33% in and out. Scalp on me spy. 12.29 poots. Good job, Sand Dollar. Tesla giving up the ghost. Headed back to yesterday's open. 12% puts and got out fast. Good job, Mel. Good job, Sand Dollar. Good update by username. Gonna bookmark it. Thanks. No problem, Zeke. Those are definitely impactful websites. I post them every day in Discord too, which I don't know if everybody even remembers that or not. But I post news in here every day. news, earnings, corporate news, overnight news, anything you can think of. It gets posted in here every morning. So if you guys just want a one-stop shop to all 3 websites, you can just go there. Post there every morning that I'm here. No close on the 5-minute. I think I'm going to end the stream there, guys. Does anybody need me to go over what's next? Does anybody want me to go over what's next for bears and bulls? Let's just do it anyway. So essentially, on the 5-minute, you need to see a close outside of either the open. And at first, we were looking for a close outside of 477.30s. We got one. We even got a second. What we did not get is a retest to hold. Got a failed retest here, got a failed retest here. So we don't just need a break, we need a break and a retest to hold over 477.30s. This is most likely what bears are going to need under 476.85. So don't just look for one big flush. Yes, that might happen, but you might have one nice recovery move that leads into either a short-term single candle retest or a mid-term retest that gives you a good breakdown. So really just looking for breaks and retests outside of these 2 lines right here. Does that make sense to everybody? It's pretty simple when you break it down like that. Of course, it's not going to be that simple trying to track it live, but and we're hitting all-time high supply, though. You know, this is expected that we're going to start getting weird price action days where breakouts happen and then no continuation follows after. This is very normal when you're hitting supply on the bigger time frames. Again, supply equals a seller-controlled area. So, very normal. But I'll see you guys later on. Please tune into the Discord. Lots of amazing updates and people in here. Hold up. Wait. I can't go yet. Ryan Worrell just signed up. Welcome to the Lowell Supporter Gang, Ryan Worrell. My bad, man. Literally signing up as I'm leaving. But I'll run you through it real quick, Ryan. I saw you actually on Twitter the other day. I need to follow you back. I try to follow all of my people back. But if you go to membership, this is where all your stuff will be. So you can go through here and watch some of the recent videos, some of the old playlists, some of the old links, some of the old watch lists, whatever you want. But there's a lot of videos in here, and I'll have to go count again and see how many there are. But I think we were pushing like 80 or 90 a couple weeks ago, so we're probably still in that general area. But again, Ryan, thank you for joining the channel. Glad to have you, man. Pretty cool last name. But it looks like everybody is set to go. Thank you guys again for being here. Thank you guys again for signing up. Anything, really. Thank you guys for dropping likes. Thank you guys for listening in on some of the updates. Hope you guys took some of the plays today on triple Qs. That was really the main focus today, following Zeke and some of his updates and game plans on that. SPY, clean price action today. I think it's just annoying a lot of people because it's not moving too much. So, but the price action is still very clean. It still makes a lot of sense. So we'll see you guys later on. Thank you guys again. I love each and every one of you. Be sure to tune into the Discord if you want to drop any more updates or catch any more updates by any of your fellow members. But I'll see you guys later on. Thank you again. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.